welcome back to another episode. Today we are reviewing The Devil Conspiracy. Big thank you to Eagle Entertainment for sending me this movie for review and unboxing. You guys are awesome. Just wanted to give you a big shout out. I really appreciate you guys. Let's get into the review. The Devil Conspiracy was released in 2022. It's out now on Google Play, Telstra TV Box Office, YouTube Movies, Fetch TV, iTunes, Eagle Entertainment of course, JBHIFI and SANITY. Now for the plot. A powerful biotech company has breakthrough technology allowing them to clone history's most influential people with just a few fragments of DNA. Behind this company is a secret society of Satanists that steals the shroud of Christ, putting them in possession of Jesus' DNA. The clone will serve as the ultimate offering to the devil. The Archangel Michael is summoned to Earth and will stop at nothing to end the devil's conspiracy. So, is the Devil Conspiracy worth your time? Straight answer, yeah it is. The plot, storylines, and concept are all so fascinating. Upon reading the synopsis, I was instantly intrigued. I went into this movie blind, so to speak. I didn't watch any trailers or anything. I just pretty much, looked it up on IMDb and that was it. And I was actually pretty surprised with my findings or my viewing of this movie. Pleasantly surprised. The production value is high in this film with great cinematography, some really cool environmental shots, and some really good camera angles. I was fascinated by the religious topic. It was pulled off in a way that it wasn't corny, but not too over the top. In a bad way. It held my attention well. There is some CGI that looks a little odd, and you can tell it's CGI, but it's not a deal breaker. Now, the only thing I have to say is the tagline for this film being "The War of Angels has come to Earth" kind of made me think I was going to see way more angels versus demons fighting on screen, but for what we got, it's still not bad. But I was expecting an all-out battle of angels and demons, and the film in this regard feels a little generic, and it kind of let me down in that aspect. I wanted more fighting between Lucifer and Michael. That being said, if you go into this expecting a cool action movie and not an angel and demon war epic, you'll be fine. It's still entertaining, and it still holds your attention. It's not like you're looking at the clock going, when's this going to end? The acting, it ranges from standard to a little bit over the top, but I feel like some of that can be because of the dialogue, maybe. But for the most part, it's pretty good. A lot better than I was expecting. Pacing can really be hit and miss in this movie. The first half held my attention. The premise was awesome. The premise is awesome throughout the whole movie, but yeah. The middle half is filled with a lot of bloat, some unnecessary things they maybe could have cut or skipped over or maybe refined, without spoilers, but still had some cool action scenes. And then the last half is probably the most action oriented. The film has some genuinely creepy moments which really work towards the tone of the movie, but then that being said, there's also this sequence where Michael has just come down into this new body. He goes to grab a car, which, okay, I assume he knows how to drive even though he's kind of new to Earth. And he goes to all these fancy cars, not okay, does he know what fancy cars are? And then he goes to unlock it and it beeps behind him. He turns around and it's just like a average normal car. And he's like, priests. And it's like, I don't know if that really makes sense, but whatever. There's a creature in here that reminds me of something from Resident Evil. It's actually really cool. I really liked it. And speaking of creatures and stuff, the prosthetics and the costumes for the creature and the demons and stuff was actually really cool. And they depicted hell really, really well. It looked really desolate nothingness. It was really cool. The score, for some reason, gave me the feeling of 90s action movies, and it could be just me, but it somehow worked, but it might just be me. If you like angel versus demon movies, and stories focused on religious figures, you'll probably find this to be an interesting watch. However, premise alone can't help this movie. It needed to be executed a bit better in terms of pacing and expectations of the taglines. But yeah, overall, this movie is pretty bonkers. Pure entertainment value, it's right up there. Logically, not so much, but I had a lot of fun with this movie. Yeah, that's it. Especially with today's movies, this movie is so unique, concept and premise alone. I think we should support unique, crazy movies like this. Overall, it's an entertaining flick with some cool action scenes that keep you watching until the end credits. It might leave you wanting a little bit more, but for the most part, it's a very competent movie. Alright guys, that's it for my review on The Devil Conspiracy. Have you seen it? Did you like it? Why not? Let me know down in the comments. Be polite to each other. As always, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to my channel, it really helps. And I really appreciate it. Alright, be safe guys. I'll see you next time.